For years, the unfinished Oceanwide Plaza, or graffiti towers as they're known, have stood as one of downtown Los Angeles' most recognizable eyesores. The unfinished high-rises not only sat unfinished, but attracted trespassers and vandals, raising ongoing safety concerns.
Today, that is now changing. Crews officially started removing the graffiti that covers the towers. NBC4's Amber Frias joins us live from downtown L.A. with a look at how the work is now going. Amber.
Hey, Jonathan, Kathy. Yeah, that work started today with a 6-man crew. They came out, they were power washing the walls, working to start the removal of that graffiti. And it's not going to be an easy task. The new owners tell us that the graffiti you see, especially in the lower levels, has primer under it. So it's going to make it much harder to remove. Still, they're promising that this work, this cleanup, will be done within 90 days. The sound of power washers echoed through downtown Los Angeles as crews started removing the graffiti that has covered the Oceanwide Plaza towers for more than 2 years.
Today, it's like there's hope, you know?
We met Deborah Strout before the cleanup began. From her downtown apartment, she's watched the project go from promise to abandonment.
It had broken ground when we moved in, but we watched it being built. We watched the construction workers coming every day, and then we watched it stop. And then we watched the graffiti.
Construction stopped in 2019 after the original developer ran out of money, despite spending about $1.2 billion on the project. The empty towers soon attracted trespassers, graffiti crews, and stunt artists, including base jumpers and urban climbers who repeatedly found their way inside. Graffiti eventually covered the buildings, turning the towers into a symbol of stalled development. That's now changing after a federal bankruptcy judge approved the sale of the property. As part of an agreement with the city before the sale closes, the new owners, KPC Square LLC, agreed to start removing the graffiti.
And we promised that we would be out removing graffiti within 30 days. We're out removing graffiti within 3 days.
The new owners have promised to have it all cleaned up within 90 days and then begin redeveloping the space.
It actually is much better than it looks from the outside, and a lot of it is salvageable, so we've been very encouraged.
Developers say parts of the existing structure will be salvaged, but after years exposed to the elements, other areas will need significant repairs. They estimate it will take another $850 million to finish the project. The goal is to have it complete by January 2028, with people expected to move in later that year. For neighbors like Shroud, the cleanup is a welcome start, but says she'll believe the transformation when she sees it.
We're going to keep watching and we're going to keep pushing because this is a long project and a lot of things can happen.
Now, the new owners had one crew with 6 workers out here today, but they tell us in the coming days they will increase that to 3 separate crews. Now, as far as security, they tell us they have 5 security guards on site 24/7, so they're hopeful we won't see any more trouble coming from this location. Now, the sale of the property to these new owners isn't final yet. That will happen in 6 months, as long as these new owners meet all the commitments they made to the city, including getting it cleaned off of all this graffiti. But for now, reporting live from downtown LA, Amber Frias, NBC4 News.